welcome back. Let's grab a message. Wow, we're in a good mood. We just woke up. I don't know, I just had to get a message. Dragon's Horde. Man, this is a serious topic. Protecting the future. I never cared. I mean, growing up, like how you, of course you don't, well, I mean, I don't know, some kids are brilliantly involved, but like most kids just don't know what to care about, you know? And we gotta wait until we figure things out, and then we're like, okay, the world is magic and it's worth protecting. You are your own world. You're hoarding all the things. or you have a secret dragon friend hoarding all your treasures. Bring it to you. Maybe you're close to your Saturn return. I'm really curious about returns now. Like, which one's the best one? The Saturn one? 144, as I said that. I mean, my Saturn return. Nope, not gonna go there. Anyways, Dragon's Horde, protecting the future. Protecting the future. So we gotta eat healthy. So bizarre. You know, I used to be a little chubby, but I was obsessed with trying to figure it out. I constantly wanted to be able to eat right and be fit, but I just couldn't figure it out. It's so bizarre. And so I can't be a hypocrite, but like, we gotta eat. We gotta eat. If you're gonna protect the future, we gotta eat right. Okay, I guess we're talking about some food here. What's this? Oh, I put these away earlier. I know I do things a little different here, guys. It's just the messages cover a wide range of things. One day I'll be all organized with my own institution or something. I seriously can't even imagine all the things I'm going to end up doing because there's so much. And so it doesn't matter what cards I pull or if they were mine from this morning or not. It's just to get a message. We're all just trying to get a message. It's not always like that. Sometimes I'll specifically channel somebody's situation that has nothing to do with me. I'm just saying, like, what it was in here or earlier was the disowned. I'm sorry I didn't show you the disowned self, root girl, and then we had divine feminine, the womb. And so protecting the future when it has to do with the divine feminine, because the truth is, it's just unfortunate. Some of us grow up, this is more or less for women, and it can be roles reversed, but some of us grow up, lots of us women, girls grow up with a distorted view of the natural essence, the nature of a woman. Like, we go get it, do things with your hormones and stuff, and things get weird also. But if you grow up with the disowned self because you possibly didn't have parents who were connected to all their own energy, so how are they going to pass on energy, aligned for you. My point is, the disowned self is not, that's not okay. We can't just disown part of ourselves just because our parents shunned that character in us. It's there. It's probably the one character to be developed. The one, like, there's a character here that's been disowned. Maybe it's been silent because it's the one that will protect everything when it emerges someday. I don't know. But the divine feminine energy, it was being the, the highlighted energy that's been disconnected. The divine feminine has been disconnected from herself. What a terrible thing. No offense, Dad, because sometimes he might watch, but like, there is this massive, it should be a whole nother species. The woman, the average woman versus the woman who embodies her natural essence. I don't want to bring my dad into this, but sometimes we have a little bit of a right to question humans, female or not, because of certain things that certain female or humans have done. It's like, if you've never seen a woman in her natural essence, not distorted, not manipulating, not trying to do something for something, just to be, what is a woman who just follows her natural essence? What does that look like? And that is not someone to shun. That is that energy protects the future. The divine feminine, the womb, the man, and the women all come from the womb, unless you're created in a lab. And in that case, good for you, man. You go and figured it out how to reproduce on your own or whatever. What the fuck? Fucking weird shit. Okay? Let me just say, those that, maybe have been born, because, there's clinics where you don't donate your egg or your sperm, right? And you might have been born in a natural womb, but it wasn't a natural inception or conception. I don't know. Where am I going here? Okay, so these situations, or orphans, children not born necessarily under the normal, like, there's no normal, I don't know. I'm trying to get, my point is, like, those that are born without a natural set of parents, let's say, whatever, or orphans, or parents that died, or just any weird situation where you gotta kind of figure life out on your own. You guys, those ones, if you're one of them. If you're not, we have to, we don't have to, but I am trying to connect with the ones that there's there there is direction for these outcast babes, let's say. There's direction through channels like me, who recognize your purpose. and everybody's purpose is different, but like that they're like, what is the purpose? Well, okay, so I don't know everybody's purpose, but like I have this indescribable pull towards. Okay, so I can explain it. I don't know. It's the mother spirit. I want to take care of the ones that need direction. I don't plan on having my own children, so it's like you guys are my babies, and I have some direction for the ones that are like, what is the fucking point of this life? Okay, what's the direction? Is look. You're gonna have to watch some more videos, and I'm gonna get better at describing the paths that we to be familiar with certain paths versus ones that you don't need to be familiar with. Just watch a movie and let them show you why not to go that way. You know, I don't know. Okay. That got weird. The disowned self. Okay, so the parts of us that we feel like aren't allowed to emerge because we didn't have parents or an example of where the certain characters are acceptable. And when you don't have a atmosphere or an environment where your natural divine masculine or feminine energy is not allowed to exist because you might have a parent that hates women or something, so you don't even know that you don't even know you grew up with a certain part of you shunned because you shunned it because you thought you're supposed to be a boy, whatever. It's like, that is so to shun the natural essence of a whole gender. Weird. So by the time I figured some things out, it made it made me so emotional that I started acting out. Like, what are the distorted feminines that he's like, see? You're just like I thought. And I'm like, well, what the heck? Give me a second. I gotta freak out for a year here. I just figured out I've been shunning my natural essence. And now it's coming out like I'm a crazy man. I don't know, you guys. The Dragon's Sword. We gotta protect the future. And if we gotta protect the future, we gotta make sure the natural essence of the woman is vibing, alive, thriving. It's like the desire to have a baby's been taken, but the desire to take care of babes has not been taken away. Bizarre. Let's get one of these, please. And then, I don't know. I just love you guys so very much. One day we'll meet, or we can go travel and have seminars or whatever with music and whatever. People do things all the time. We're just gotta start protecting the future, because the the Lion King is getting older. The Leo is the protector, the one with the courage, the one who's going to Leo, somebody here is meant to shine. Somebody here is meant to protect. Somebody here has got the strength, they got the courage, they got the energy, the fire. Somebody's lit. Somebody's ready to protect the future. Oh, good. get one more. Oh, let's see, one of these, please. These are so beautiful. It's like you guys. I can feel so happy. I'm gonna do more morning messages and get that morning essence. Maybe. I actually have to just fit these in where I can. Like, I'm moving. And so it is. Whatever. Dragon Sword, protecting the future. Maybe, you know how the king's supposed to come back, or God, or, you know what, as a lion? Don't make me say it. Listen, it's a thing. It might not be in front of the whole world, but the lion is back. Or here, like, listen, let's just know that we got a big mighty power on our side, fighting for you in our future. And I didn't realize this when I got on this quest of justice, but my North Node is in the house of Libra in Gemini, but the 7th house. And so the 7th house of justice makes sense. I'm like, justice! But like, whatever. Pleasure? Oh my god. I've only had this one other time. It was last night. What a pleasure to serve for the future. Because a pleasure to protect the future. Because it's gonna be your future. You should. So if we eat right and we make sure we do all the things, assuming we're gonna be here in 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70 years, whatever, set yourself up so that the future is full of pleasure. You're healthy, you're secure, do the things, keep up with the details so that we have a future full of pleasure. We have, God has a plan, bro. I'm serious. It's a thing. It's a mathematical phenomenon. Like, the energies become aware of pleasure, and we just like naturally find the pleasing direction once we sort out all the distorted, get over survival mode and stepping on each other and all the fucking bullshit. Like, what the? Come on, people. Whatever. Pleasure. Protecting the future. And creating the path that will allow for the most pleasure. So that's what I have for you guys. I hope that helped. Until next time.